A warm welcome and greetings from Malaysia. Dear audience, happy weekend to every one of you and thank you for being with us again for another session on forum on Real Talk with Experts. And definitely today we have another wonderful expert with us. I would like to introduce Associate Professor Dr. Manimala to you. Oh, she got disconnected. Never mind, we will start. Associate Professor Dr. Manimala earned a Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical and Electronics from Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli, India. She earned a master degree in Computer Science and Engineering at Computer Science Department of Manomaniyam, Sundaranar University, Tirunelveli. She was awarded the PhD degree for her research work titled Elegant Data Mining Technique for Optimal Feature Set and Parameter Selection applicable to power quality data in the Faculty of Information and Communication Engineering by Anna University, Chennai. She has 28 years of teaching experience. She is currently working as Associate Professor in Department of Information Science and Technology, College of Engineering, Guindy, Anna University, Chennai. She has published 33 journal papers in reputed journals like Elsevier, Springer, Taylor's, and Francis has published several conference papers, book chapters. She is a lifetime member of professional bodies like Indian Society of Technical Education and Institution of Engineers, India. She is a member of Board of Studies in several engineering colleges, and on and on and on. She's not she's not an ordinary person. Okay, she is a very friendly, open-minded, and kind academician. So let's hear what she got to share with us today on basics of artificial intelligence and deep learning. And for this, I would welcome Associate Professor Dr. Manimala. Welcome to our forum. Hello, I think she's freeze. Never mind, Dr.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome, Dr. Manimala.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dr. Esther, ma'am, and Dr. Rania, ma'am, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. So here I am going to discuss some basics of artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
so hope you all.
Yes, I've already shared the title. Just give a minute for Dr. Rania to do the opening, and she will start with the question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. We are so honored and privileged to have you on our session. In spite of your bad throat condition, you are still with us, very committed. You insisted that we have it today, although you are not well. Thank you. Dr. Rania, please, the floor is yours.
Okay, warm greetings from Greece. Dear all audience around the world, parents, educators, and students, welcome to the Real Talk with Experts, hosted by me, Professor Rania Lampo, and Professor Dr. Esther Mala. I'm advisor at Elegant Empire Education. I'm a STEM instructor. I'm working at the Greek Ministry of Education and the Greek Astronomy Space Company. Welcome all again to our education and lifestyle journey towards 2030. This forum is powered by Elegant Empire Education Malaysia, a prestigious educational-based organization which focuses on quality education for all, regardless race, country, and religion. Our idealistic and visionary founder, Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, focuses on upholding a quality education that develops individuals from all walks of life to their potential, which ignites curiosity, enriches knowledge, and nurtures personal and professional growth. Her vision matches with the mission of Elegant Empire Education as it curates a diverse range of online summits, workshops, webinars, and training sessions led by experts and outstanding leaders from various fields. Elegant Empire Education creates an inclusive and supportive environment, and by harvesting the power of technology and innovation, and through this platform, we aim to collaboratively organize educational events that will enhance knowledge dissemination, skill development, and fostering a lifelong learning global community. Elegant Empire Education strictly follows the slogan, quality education for all. And our session today will focus on the topic basics of artificial intelligence deep learning. It's a very trendy, I think the most popular topic nowadays in the field of education and research. So researchers are thirsty to learn more about this. And we also explore some real-world applications of AI and deep learning. So welcome, Professor Dr. Manimala. We are very privileged to have you with us. I will start with the first question. First of all, what is the basic difference that we need to know between artificial intelligence and deep learning, because there is a confusion between these two terms? The floor is yours.
Rania ma'am, can you please repeat? I was not able to hear.
Yes, what is the basic difference between artificial intelligence and deep learning?
Yeah, 1 minute. Dr. Manimala, where is your PPT? Your PPT, I didn't receive. Oh, got it, got it. I just saw. I got it. Just carry on answering. I will load the PPT.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, artificial intelligence, now everyone is going for artificial intelligence, and the entire world is going after artificial intelligence. Google, Microsoft, everyone is running after artificial intelligence. So now we are living in a digital era. So in this era, without artificial intelligence, we cannot survive, Rania ma'am. So actually, this is time we have hosted one event for artificial intelligence. First, let me share some views on artificial intelligence from my point of view. So first of all, in what way this artificial intelligence came into being? This is because nature is generally an inspiration to all. Humans first got inspired from nature, actually. So we saw several birds and some aquatic animals like fish and everyone doing something which is not possible for human. So they are swimming in sea, they are flying in air. So human thought why we couldn't. So they automatically started flying and they automatically started swimming. So with the support of ship, air spacecraft like that, we are all doing so many things. Now human is the special inspiration for human. So how we think, how we do things, that actually inspired, and that is the starting of this artificial intelligence. So in some places where human cannot enter, naturally machines can enter. So we are designing so many machines that can enter into places where human cannot enter. So humans have started giving some intelligence to the machines, and that's the beginning of artificial intelligence. So we are giving intelligence to the machines which cannot think on their own. So that's the beginning of artificial intelligence, actually. So how the machine started thinking? So it's the brain of humans, actually. So Rania ma'am, do you have any queries?
Yes, I would like to more clarify the difference between AI and deep learning.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, deep learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, ma'am. Artificial intelligence actually started with machine learning. because we started giving intelligence to machine. Okay, ma'am. So initially, how the brain, how the human brain thinks, that's the beginning of machine learning. So how the human interpret each and everything, because we are not actually familiar with the mathematics. Humans are not able to do computations faster as computer do, but we humans are very good in actually pattern recognition. Now I am able to identify Rania ma'am and Esther ma'am very easily, because my brain easily adapts to such recognition easily. But actually the machine is not like that. So we are training the machines to understand patterns like human are doing. That's how the machine learning started. The difference between machine learning and deep learning is, in the case of machine learning, we have to give some identification attributes. For example, how I identify an apple. An apple is red in color. An apple may be red in color, or it may be yellow in color, or it may be a combination of red and yellow, or it may be a green apple also. So in such a way, we are identifying we are recognizing some patterns, and that specific pattern recognition is specifically dedicated for humans. Actually, we are very good in such pattern recognition. So how the way I am identifying apple, it is red in color. For touch, it is soft to me. So like that, we are having some attributes or features. So those features, if it is extracted externally, then it comes under machine learning. So as we go on developing some learning algorithms for the machine, what we are doing is we are incorporating these attributes or this feature extraction within the machine learning technique. That is actually deep learning. So deep learning actually encompasses both feature extraction as well as categorizing or pattern recognition together. So if we do that feature extraction or the attribute selection separately, then it is actually machine learning. But if we incorporate feature extraction or the attribute selection along with the pattern recognition tool, then it is called as deep learning. Suppose, Rania ma'am, I'll give you one more example. Suppose we are going in a road, in a car, in a high speed, suddenly a dog crosses. So how will we sense a dog? We are actually trained to dogs several times. We had seen dogs. So on the sight of the dog, immediately our brain will sense that information and it will send a signal to all. Immediately, that is only the outline of the dog we know. Immediately our brain recognizes that pattern and it will inform us our dog is crossing the road. So suddenly you apply brake or you turn so that you won't hit the dog. Like that, our brain is adapted to some pattern recognition very easily, because we are having some edges. We are able to get the edges of the dog, some sharp attributes of the dog very easily. So those are called as features. Like the example I quoted for apple, it is red in color, it is very soft, and it is not very small or it is not big, but its size, it's known to us. So all the texture, it is very soft. All these things contribute to the features or the attributes. So like how our brain immediately senses the dog when we go very fast in a car, the features or the important attributes, if it is extracted externally, then it is called as machine learning. As the humans go on building some intelligent tools, nowadays they are building the attributes extraction or the feature selection within the within the pattern recognition tool itself. That is called as deep learning. So deep learning, it will help us to extract the features. Example, for dog, we can have the short features like the outlet of the tail. Ma'am, you can go to the next slide, ma'am, so that I can give one example. Yes. So this is a place. Here you can see a slide. In this, there are some numbers. Okay. So first two lines I want to say 12 cube plus 1 cube and 10 cube plus 9 cube. These are all some mathematics. Okay. These mathematics, I had shown one image, and he is actually a great mathematician, Indian mathematician Ramanujan, who belongs to Tamil Nadu. once he was in bed, deathbed, when Professor Hardy, who co-authored some research papers along with Ramanujam, came to visit Ramanujam, and Ramanujam asked Professor Hardy, Professor Hardy, how did you came to visit me? So Professor Hardy responded, I came in taxi numbered 1729. When Professor Hardy told, Professor Hardy actually he was from UK, I think, and Professor Hardy told that 1729 was a dull number. Immediately Ramanujam quipped, no, it's not actually a dull number. It is the smallest number that can be expressed as a sum of two cubes. That is 12 cube plus 1 cube is also 1729. 10 cube plus 9 cube is also 1729. So this is actually called as Ramanujam's number, because he splitted a number 1729 into two sum of that is two cubic representations. Okay, so this is not possible for all human. He is actually he was actually a walking computer those times, but we human are very slow in mathematics like this. Okay, Rania ma'am, can you move on to next? Sorry, Esther ma'am, can you move on to next slide? Okay, these are all the things. Here you can see so many people that are known to us, Abdul Kalam ji, as well as Sundar Pichai sir, then Mahatma Gandhi, father of Indian nation. So all these people we have seen several times.
Dr. Mala, who is this person? I see half of him. There's two persons.
Yes, ma'am. First one is Dr. Abdul Kalam, you know. Then next one is Dr.
All these I know except this one.
Center one, two half, ma'am. Okay, that is our two famous actors of Tamil Nadu, ma'am. Two polar position actually. Tala and Talabadi we used to call Ajit and Vijay, ma'am. Then in the next picture. Ma'am, why I had shown these two pictures together is even though you are able to understand two persons are combined together in this slide now. Are you able to understand, ma'am? Yes. That's the ability of human, ma'am. We are able to identify even if two persons are mingled together, half of portions in a single frame. We are able to identify who are the persons in this picture. That's the specialty of our human brain. That's the specialty of our human brain, ma'am. Now we have to give this specific pattern recognition of human being to the machine, because machine finds it tough to identify such patterns. It is very smart in computing our calculations, but we have to make the machines think or identify pattern like human being. Okay, that is called as artificial intelligence. In the last frame, you can see one photo, ma'am. This is actually the glorious moment of Indian cricket 2011 World Cup winning moment, ma'am. Actually, in this picture, there are yes, actually there are three persons in this picture. One is yes, one is
his name is Sachin.
Yes.
Is Sachin?
Actually, Tala Dhoni, captain of Indian cricket. Then one is one person is standing backwards, and he is actually Harbhajan Singh. And there is one person whose face is being hidden by his hand. There is some occlusion in that picture. Then also people are able to identify he is Reina actually. So we could see three persons in the picture. So we are able to identify three persons in a single picture also. So how to make a machine identify so many persons or so many patterns in a single frame? That's the speciality of artificial intelligence. So here machine learning plays into role. So we are going to make the machine learn. Okay. So now I want to substantiate this specific behavior of human being with a video. Esther ma'am, I had sent one cute girl's video to you. Now can you play that video, ma'am? Is it possible for you? One small girl's video. If possible, please play, or let me continue with the PPT itself.
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me load it.
Just yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Before that, let me suggest who are these persons. In the initial picture also, you are not able to identify few persons, and now I am showing few more persons. So now let me tell the name of these persons. because this forms a basic of artificial intelligence. And first one is Kailash Satyarthi, who won Nobel Peace Prize for India, who has actually worked for child's labor, to avoid child's labor. Then the next one is Mark Zuckerberg's CEO of Facebook. Then the next one is Airam Sharmila, who you can see a tube in her nose. That is Airam Sharmila of India. Manipur women. I want to tell the audience one thing. We will find it very tough to fast for one day. But remember this woman, that is Airam Sharmila of Manipur. This lady actually fasted for nearly 16 years. She didn't eat anything. So it will be, if you just Google and know about her, Airam Sharmila, she is really a iron lady. Okay, so you can know about her because she fasted to support the state of Manipur People's Claim. Okay, so she fasted for some cause for the state. Okay, so I don't want to go much deeper into it. So these are all some persons. Another one is Ban Ki-moon, UN Secretary General. So you people are able to identify these persons now. Ban Ki-moon, Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, so we are able to learn. That's a specialty of human brain. Now, can you play that video, Esther ma'am, so that it will give some more substantiation to the artificial intelligence claims?
3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
2 kind?
2. 1, 2, 3.
1 kind?
1 year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 kind बताना मुझे.
प्यार से पढ़ाई प्यार.
हाँ प्यार से पढ़ाऊंगी. 1 बता. 1 बता. अच्छा हेडेक हो रहा है. 1 बना.
तो प्यार से कहिए.
हाँ 1 बता. 1 से पढ़. हाँ. आवाज निकाल के पढ़ यहाँ से 1 से. आवाज से.
3.
ये 3 है ये.
नहीं 4 है.
4 है ये.
नहीं कुछ भी नहीं है. ऐसे 5 है.
5 है ये.
अरे कुछ भी नहीं है. कहने तो कुछ भी नहीं है.
2 क्या है ये?
2.
1
4, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, Rania ma'am, can you say something about this video you had seen? And Esther ma'am, can you please share your views on this video? Please, both of you.
Yeah, from which aspect? From which aspect? As a human being, like even the from which angle are you expecting the answer? Because that is why. Because I'm also a parenting coach. You know, I operated my preschool, so I got many different things in my mind when I see that video.
Yes, of course. So we all have struggled to learn, Esther ma'am. We all have struggled to learn, but we have the capability to learn. Okay, so our brain has the capability to learn after training. So if we are trained for something, we can answer anything, we can identify any pattern like that. So we have struggled in our early days of our life to learn 1, 2, 3, because all look like a pattern to us. When we learn 1, 2, when we go for 3, we will forget 1 and 2. So again, we have to be trained for 1 and 2. So likewise, we have, ma'am, please move on to the next few slides. So likewise, we had learned so many patterns. Okay, so here I am showing so many faces. And now you will be able to identify Airam Sharmila. She was the woman who fasted for long duration. Okay, so when I show her photo again, you'll be able to identify. If you see a tube from a person's nose, you'll be able to identify she is Airam Sharmila. She hasn't even combed her hair for nearly 16 years. She fasted a lot. Fasted for a long duration in her life, only to support for the cause of the people in their own state, in her own state. So these are all the things we are able to understand, or we are able to know on learning. But what about a machine? How to make a machine learn? Ma'am, please move on to the next slide. Okay, so this is our human brain. Our human brain has a remarkable capability of learning. Each and every actions in our body is related to the brain. Moving, touching, hearing, taste, and everything is associated with brain. That's why we are requesting persons who are brain dead to donate organs to other people, because if the brain is not functioning, other parts of the body will never work. So each and everything, every part of the body is related to a human brain only. So if a brain didn't function properly, then automatically the body will go off. Okay, ma'am, please next slide. So this is the greatest thing. If you go deep into the functions of brain and everything, you can wonder how our human brain is organized. You all know the right part of our body is controlled by the left part of the brain, and the left part of our body is controlled by the right part of the brain. So if our right part of the body didn't function, then automatically our left part of the brain might have gone. Some attack might have happened. If there is clot in a brain, some part of our body won't function properly. So everything is in the brain. So why not we design a computer on how our brain works? Okay, so that's the comparison actually made. Ma'am, please next slide. Yes. So this is the way our human brain is organized. If some person is not able to communicate properly, then that may be the way our neurons are arranged in the brain. So in our brain, everything is neuron. Brain is actually a collection of several neurons. Okay. So the speech, the thinking, the logical thinking, the way we move with society, everything depends on the way our human brain is organized. So this is a great inspiration to the people who are working in the computer. So this is a great inspiration for the people who are working in the computer. So they wanted to make the computer think like a human. That's where artificial intelligence came into role. And that's where learning came into role. So machine learning. So if we give the brain or the intelligence of our human being to the machine, then it is called as artificial intelligence. So now the machine is learning. Okay, if for a machine to learn, we are giving some features like the way I understand or identify an apple, a dog, like that. If we give that specific attribute separately, it is machine learning. If we give those features in the tool itself to identify a machine, to identify a pattern, then it is called as deep learning. Okay, ma'am, please next slide. Okay. So these are all the way the brain and computers are differentiated. So in brain, the basic unit is neuron, whereas in the case of a computer, it is memory, which is actually called as random access memory or RAM. So there are so many bytes of data in our computer. So all these data have to contribute together to recognize a pattern. So how a computer is going to be modeled after a human brain. Human brain consists of several neurons, and the element size is of nanometer in size or micrometer in size. Now the computer is also going in the nanometer era. Okay, so everything is becoming very small in computer. In a very small hard disk, in a very small pen drive, we are able to store a lot of data. So why not those computer with lots of memory can able to recognize pattern very fast like human? So that's the origin of artificial intelligence. Okay, and remember, our brain is very fault tolerant. It is capable of functioning even with partial information. Okay, even if I see Esther ma'am, Rania ma'am at the back post of them, I am able to identify them. That is actually called as gait recognition, because I am used up to their actions. So even if I see them partially, even if I see the back of them, I am able to recognize them. So our brain is capable of functioning with partial information. Why not a machine function with partial information? That is actually machine learning. And the basic of machine learning is modeling of machine after human brain. That is actually called as neural network. So neural network is the basis of machine learning. Ma'am, please next slide. Oh, So see the way how our brain neurons are connected. See the wonderful or amazing way our brain is organized. This is because we are able to remember so many things and we are able to do so many parallel tasks. That is the capability of human. Okay, we are able to recognize so many things. We are able to do so many tasks simultaneously at the same time. We are able to do parallel processing. We are able to do distributed processing. So that is a capability of a human brain. So now you may be listening to my lecture in one way. Simultaneously, your brain will be thinking of other works you have to do next after this session ends. Okay, you may be drinking water or you may be drinking some tea or like that. At that time itself, our brain is not resting. It is actually thinking of something. Okay, so our brain is having so. Ma'am,
Yeah.
I want to know the time.
Yeah.
At what?
Because I think, as I told you, this is not a lecture session. This is a forum. So shall
Yes,
we?
ma'am.
But you have amazing, done a fantastic job. I will look forward for you to present this in our professional masterclass. Please, we want to hear this again from you. Fantastic work. So we just, due to time constraint, we got to proceed with the next question and close the
Okay,
session.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Because
Okay.
Rania have to go for another session and I have another session. But we
Okay.
want to
So
hear from you on the same topic again on professional masterclass next month.
sure,
Thank
yes, sir,
you.
ma'am. It will be
Yeah,
it will be
Professor
great if
Rania?
you give an opportunity.
Yeah. We love to have you again on this topic.
Okay,
Dr.
sure.
Rania, can you
It
please?
was amazing. It is an amazing presentation. Just want to make a comment here because I have been in the research of cognitive neuroscience and neuroeducation many years. Me too. So you know that nowadays neuroscientists they don't accept this theory. It's actually myth between left and right brain. I mean, modern neuroscience now shows that brain is not so clearly divided in terms of function. Both hemispheres of the brain work together to perform most tasks. For example, when the left hemisphere is often involved in processing language, the right hemisphere contributes to understanding context, emotion, and tone in speech. So it's, of course, this myth persists, but it's not so true nowadays. I mean, neuroscientists doesn't accept this myth. Okay, I would like to proceed with my next question. How AI is used for prediction and forecasting?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, shall I answer, Rania, ma'am?
Yes, of course.
Yes, ma'am. That's a basic thing, ma'am. Actually, now you have you witnessed a tsunami in 2004, ma'am? It was a great tsunami. So at that time, when the when the sea water receded back, everyone initially in India thought, why the water is going back? Now I am able to see all the things under the sea. Like that, everyone thought. But when the water came up here again, and it was a tsunami, many people land only at that time. So now if we see sea water going to the back, we'll be alarmed. Okay, so that's the thing. We are able to predict now there is a possibility of tsunami. So we are learning from the past. So if we learn from past experience, suppose a child is going and touching the candle, brightening flames of the candle, her hands will or her fingers will get hurt. So automatically the baby won't go to the candle when the next time. So this is because the child has learned. So she is able to predict or she is able to think the flames will hurt. Okay, that's the thing. So if we learn something from the past and we are able to forecast or expect this sort of things will happen in the future, it is called as prediction. So that is the basics of machine learning. So we have to give lot of training data for a machine to learn. So when the machine learns automatically, it is able to predict or forecast what will happen in future, similar to stock market or like that. Similar to weather forecasting or like that. We have to train lot of past data. Based on that past data, we are able to say what will happen in future. That is called as forecasting or prediction. Anything else, ma'am?
Yes, no, it's okay. And also, all the benefits of using AI for prediction forecasting has to do with accuracy, with scalability, with real-time forecasting, with automation. Thank you so much, Dr. Manimala. Certainly would like to
Thank
hear
you.
a lot more from you. Dr.
Yes,
Esther,
of course, I haven't
I'm
yet
fan
gone
of
depth into the machine learning. Very sorry,
I
because
am
I
in
gave
the
introduction a lot. Okay.
cognitive neuroscience. I love this, and I would love to hear more about this and exchange
Yes.
our research insights. Dr. Esther, can you proceed with the closing remarks?
Yeah. Thank you, Professor Rania. Wow, Dr. Manimala, what can I
Thank you.
ever say? It's so wonderful, your session. I just wish that we have more time today. And never mind, we will hear again. I will let you know
Sure.
when your master class is. Although we are very busy now, that's why we stopped our professional master class for some time. But I will particularly invite you again, only for you,
Sure.
because this topic is a very important topic. That's why I want you to speak, because you are an expert in this, expert in this. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want you to give everybody a basic knowledge. No point everybody, because I invited many experts in artificial intelligence, deep learning, and they all talk too technical. When it's too technical, people are not interested, because we must also see everybody. We shouldn't cater for only those who are doing the studies. We should cater for everyone, because this is the lifestyle of many of us now. It is part of our life. Artificial intelligence, deep learning, and everything is part of our life. So whether you are a student, you are a housewife, you are a professional with doing any entrepreneur or academician, every one of us need to know this topic. At least we must have the basic understanding why it's happening. It's not a monster, because this is something like why I thought of this topic is very good, because when computers first came into market, everybody see the computer as monster, unless they are trained. They train or they are learned. Okay, they have learned, they are very comfortable, they know about computers. But generally many people are not aware about what is computer. They don't even know, they are not aware what the computer can do, how it's going to make your life easier, what are the benefits. All this they don't know, especially housewives. They see computer as a monster, so scared to touch the keyboard. In Malaysia, I've given a speech many years ago when computers were very they started using all these computers a lot at work and in school. So at that time I did a talk on giving awareness about computer to Malaysian women, yeah, especially for
Okay.
housewives, so and small entrepreneurs, so that they will come forth and start learning. You see, same like that, artificial intelligence and deep learning is not, both are not monsters. They are supposed to be incorporated. They are already incorporated in our daily life, but we don't know how to differentiate. We take life very casual, right? So I love to have this topic again for professional masterclass, because I know many of them out there are interested, will be interested, because the way you are sharing is so simple, so descriptive through your slide. I'm very sure those who listen and watch to our session will understand better. But unfortunately, due to the time constraint, we have to cut it short. Yeah. Thank you, Professor
Okay.
Dr. Manimala. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time and effort. Thank you, Professor Rania, for gracing our session today. And of course, you are going for another session. We are all busy people, but we choose to spend our time, although today is Sunday, to educate and be educated. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank you.
Professor Rania, you want
Thank
to
you.
do the
Yes.
Thank
Are
you,
we done?
Esther ma'am and Rania ma'am. Okay. So
Yeah,
meet you
thank you so
in
much.
another occasion. Bye, ma'am. So I leave now. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, bye bye. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Bye,
Good
both of
night.
you. Bye,
Yeah,
all.
bye.